Welcome to Go Pop, our weekly adventures in popular culture.
I'm Sophie and this is Topher, and each week we're going to be bringing you the latest from around the globe.
On this week's show, we pay a visit to the Australian Paranormal and Spiritual Expo, home to the ghosts and ghoulies. Ooh!
But before we do that, here are our top 5 stories that are making some waves this week. It's our High Five.
X-Men director Bryan Singer is developing a series for the US Sci-Fi Channel about a kaiju attack aftermath. The potential series Creature at Bay will focus on the Californian Emergency Management Agency dealing with the aftermath of a monstrous attack on the Northern Californian coast.
The Descent director Neil Marshall is set to direct the American remake of the Norwegian film Troll Hunters. The 2010 found footage flick focused on a group of students setting out to make a documentary about illegal poaching, only to stumble on to a government-sanctioned initiative to keep the wild troll population at bay.
Oh, that was such a good film. I hope that the US don't stuff it up.
Well, here's a fun little fact, Topher. Neil Marshall directed the Battle of Blackwater episode of Game of Thrones, so you know what? I think he'll do it justice.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, winter came to Sesame Street this week in the form of the Lannisters dropping by the world's most famous block. Lena Headey taught Murray Monster a thing or two about relaxing, while Peter Dinklage played a game of Simon Says.
Star Wars Episode 7 isn't due out until the summer of 2015, but with the plotline tucked away in J.J. Abrams' mystery box, we're all fixed on any and every casting rumour. Saoirse Ronan and David Oyelowo are rumoured to be considered for a part in Episode 7, along with Michael B. Jordan.
With Breaking Bad's last ever episode due to air this week, stars Aaron Paul and Bryan Cranston have raised over $1 million for charity. Bryan and Aaron told fans to donate what they could afford to charity to be in the running to attend the Season 5 finale party. Breaking Bad's 75-minute finale premieres on Showcase at 6:35 this Monday. I know where I'll be.
On the couch with a beer and a packet of Doritos.
Amen.
These are great green beans, Mrs. White.
This weekend, Sophie and I became one with the otherworldly dimensions.
Yes, we aligned our chakras and opened our third eye to the world of the paranormal. Take a look. Hi guys, we're here at the Paranormal and Spiritual Expo at Parramatta Town Hall. Toph, what are you hoping to take away from today?
Sophie, I am hoping to tune that psychic ability of mine.
Excellent. Well, why don't we try right now and test it?
Okay.
What am I thinking about?
You are thinking about a buffet lunch.
Close but no cigar.
Damn it.
I'm thinking we should talk to Kylie, the White Witch.
Before we do that, however, I think it would be a good idea to get some guidance on my future. Janine is one of the Expo's many tarot readers, but that's not all she does.
I do a lot of things, from paranormal investigations to running a spiritual centre, conducting workshops, tarot, healing, you name it.
Well, Janine is clearly qualified, so what insight does she have for me?
You're struggling a little bit at the moment.
Say what?
You're struggling a little bit at the moment.
Well, as much as I would love to share my trials and tribulations, I'm afraid that we just don't have time for that. I wonder how Sophie's witch hunt is going.
Today, what ritual are we going to do?
Okay, today we're basically heightening your intuition. So through a lot of chant and conjuring, of course, we're going to actually heighten your vibration and open up portals so that you can see into different realms.
With all that in mind, it was crunch time for Topher and I to chant like we've never chanted before. Ghosts, come at us.
By this bowl be now enchanted, and the second sight be granted.
The vibration-raising exercise is aimed at enhancing communication skills with the spirits.
I saw a church appear in front of me with a big cross.
I sort of vagued out quite a bit, and I got the distinct smell of a wet dog.
Did you see anything in the crystal ball?
Nah, not a thing. Maybe I'm just not ready for that yet, who knows. I would, however, like to say a big thank you to Janine, my tarot card reader. She was such a sweet lady.
She was, and a big thank you to the event organisers for letting us come and visit. If you're interested in anything that you've seen, all the details are on our website at sftv.com.au/gopop. While you're there, check out the events page for some seriously cool suggestions on how to spend your time, like the Graphic Festival at Sydney Opera House or Melbourne's Armageddon Expo.
On Sunday, October 13, SF celebrates Star Trek like never before with the top 10 episodes out of all the series as voted for by you. To have your say, simply go to sftv.com.au/The Final Frontier and vote. We'll be back next week when we take a look at Sandra Bullock and George Clooney's new space drama, Gravity.
This movie is all anyone talked about at Venice Film Festival and already has 94% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. I am pumped.
The trailer practically gave me a heart attack, so if we survive the feature-length film, we'll be back next week. See you later.
See ya.